Hey, Facebook Live. How you guys doing out there? My name is Dr. Bagley. Thank you very much for joining me today. I got a little time on my hands between my appointments today, and I wanted to take a little time to talk about part two of the art of becoming great. Now, of course, we're talking about, sorry about that. We're talking about Today we're going to talk about leadership. So part one was all about self. It was really how to grind and how to become successful with internal first of self. If you're not taking care of self within your own state of mind and how to grow, you really can't grow no one and nothing else. So if you haven't seen part one, go back and see part one. It's just a small one. And today I'm going to try to stay under 10, 15 minutes of your time. Go to the YouTube channel, wherever it is around here. Go to the YouTube channel, and you can see the videos also for free. And you don't have to sign in on Facebook, and you can see it at any time you want. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please let me know. How do you like this or not? It doesn't matter. I'm here just simply to help you guys out and go to the one level to the next level. Now, in also saying this, we know that nothing is free. And if it is free, hopefully you get some good content out of this and get some good knowledge. But if you really want to take it to that next level, meaning you want to get a little personal and a little one-on-one, go to my website and you can sign up really inexpensive where we can email each other, talk to each other, and I can really get into your business as well as personal life, as well as physical life, and we can take you to that next level, or how I like to say it, to your next or to your highest ability. Okay, so last without least, let me say thank you very much for my Facebook friends and family who's been sharing, who's been letting me know you like it, letting me know you don't like it. I take all of that data and I use it and I try to have topics that matters for you. All right, without saying that, again, thank you very much. And also, I see what you guys are doing and keep up the good work. Okay. The art of becoming great. Today's second part, we're really going to talk more focus on the team and the leadership. I say the new CEO's role is because has changed, and I've been talking about this for years now. So let me talk to you about that. Leadership. So if you're a young entrepreneur, if you're meaning young entrepreneur who wants to become something like a LLC or CEO in a corporation structured, so entrepreneur leadership in context, LLC is just limited liability. That's just limited. We'll get into that later. CEO is a corporation structure. We'll get into that later also. If you're a supervisor at your job, if you're a leader in any capacity, including at home, specifically at home, and let's talk about religion for a hot second. It does say in order to take care of my church, and of course I'm talking about Christianity, it does say if you want to take care of my church, the evidence of doing such is your home. So this applies to your home also. So let's talk about team. Now, John Maxwell wrote a book a while back talking about the 21 federal something about, I can't say that name. Just there's a link or a word or whatever down there. Just click on that about leadership. Okay, so in one of his things, he's saying that if this is you and there's a 10 and then there's a 1 and your leadership level skills is right here at a 5, your team can only go to a 5 or 4 and below. Your team cannot go above. Okay, so the first part I kind of hinted on that. Go to John Maxwell. I highly recommend that book and his programming. What he's been doing for years and years helped me out, and I just go get it. Anyway, team nowadays is changed in context because the old school was the pyramid. The top CEO and then the body of the body. That has changed, and I don't care if you have it this way or the inverted pyramid. That whole pyramid crap went away long time ago. I like to utilize the Alaskan dog sled for an example. As the new leadership, because we have a new type of workforce in today's time that simply no way, nowhere we could have understood how they became. I mean, we understand how they became, but we don't understand how it would have affected the workforce in context. Because the workforce, in my personal opinion, is simply too soft and too sensitive that we need to give them medicine just to cope with basic copeness of life. So in context, the leadership role had to change to adapt to that type of workforce. Okay, so what I came up with was the Alaskan dog sled situation, because when I was in Alaska hanging out there, I saw it and it just dawned on me. If you just, I'll put a picture somewhere around here so you guys can see it. If you can seriously look at the dog sled and see what it is. You have the man who's standing on the sled, and then you got your different dogs, and each dog has ranks. Okay, so you got your lead dog right here, and then you got your workforce right there, and then you got the man who's over that part right there. All right, let me turn this down real quick, guys. I'm sorry. Good. All right, so in context, what is the role of the man on the sled that has the dogs? His role is two things, and this applies to all leaders. Okay, I really want you to pay attention. All leaders. His role applies to two things. One, it gives the vision. Where are we going? Where are we going? Okay, from point A to point B to point C to point wherever. However, if you want to use whatever scale mechanism or data to express that point of where we're going, that is the first thing that this man or woman on the sled with his dogs going cross town, cross the country, gives the vision. The second thing that person does who's on the sled is when the team is resting, when the dogs are resting, they then take care of the dogs. They go and make sure they're rested properly, make sure they're fed, make sure they have something to drink, and make sure they're healthy. The dog's position, you have the lead dog, which is your lead supervisor or the lead person in that context. That's the workhorse, and that's the one who's also taking your vision of where you're going, and it's the one who's making that move forward. Then you have its helpmates, okay? All of those other dogs is its helpmate. And when you see that in a leadership position, you realize that it really applies in today's time. If your team does not have a buy-in on your vision, I don't care what the team does, where it is in life, is not going anywhere. It takes the idea of your capacity, your capacity out of the equation, because it's not according to your capacity, it's according to your vision. And your security as the leader is simple. Let them go. Let them go as high as they want to go themselves, and let them prove themselves as an individual within the team. And then from that individual, from the team position, you pick out your leaders and you place them in their strengths. And then you let them go to the vision that you give them. Therefore, my leadership capacity of me growing me, even though I'm here at a lower level and I just hired a hard hitter guy like this, or girl, hard hitter, I don't have to limit them, because all I have to do is just position them and then give them the vision, boom, go. That's the team in today's time. The dictator aspect of it is, I'm the leader, do as I say, and you can only go according to what I say right? That's no longer, we don't do that anymore, guys. We just don't do that anymore. What we need to do, and when I say we, I'm talking about my people. I don't know about your people. My people, we don't do that anymore. I give them a vision. This is what I want. This is my goal. This is in goal. This is my time. I want to get there in this time. I want to be at this place. I want to have this when I get there. That's what I want. That's me as a leader. I tell my team, I'm in time, when time hits here, I want this. Can you give me this? Team says yes. I put the team in position. Go. That's it. Just go. Let me know where you guys are going. Let me know where you're at in certain markers, okay? In markers. When you get there, get it. Go. Done. What am I to do? Work on something else. I don't know. Let them go, though. Okay. As a new CEO, as a new leader, if you do that, it applies to kids as well as your executive team. Let's talk about kids. In today's time, parents, kids are extremely smart in context because of the data that their brain could absorb at a faster rate that has been given to them than it was given to us. In education, for example, we go to school and our limit of educating ourselves is based on the teacher who's teaching it. That's as fast as we can learn. According to the teacher that is teaching us, that is our limit. That's as fast as we can go. That system is way broke and oh so damn old school. In today's time, the capacity of the data within the smartphones, and one of the reasons we call it a smartphone because it has data. The data that the phone or the data that the tablet or computer has, and the absorption rate that the brain can capacity make it, and the neurons grow in it, and so on and so forth. The science behind it shows that these kids, our brain is firing off 100 times faster than the 1930s and 40s, and even 50s and 60s and 70s. Because of that, parents, your goal is not to dictate to them about being a child. Your goal now is to dictate to them their future. Where are they going? So as a psychiatrist, I would simply say, if unlimited data is out there, your job is to take unlimited and give it a goal, give it a streamline it, okay? Streamline, there you go. Streamline it. If you streamline the data according to your kid's desire, meaning where do you want to go in the next 5 years? What do you want to do? Well, I need some money. I want to be a business. I want to be a counselor. I want to be whatever. I don't care. Whatever you want to be, let's streamline that B. If you streamline it and you become educating in context, use the data and let them go down that path, they'll come back to you and say, oh, I like it or I don't like it. Then you can have a chance to say, all right, I got this. You got this, child, you got this. Now let me introduce you to someone who's actually been doing it for years and years. And then if you do that, their attention span is more focused and their desire or their thinking process is more desirable to the idea of purpose. When you put a kid in school who has no purpose, it doesn't matter if you put them on a computer or a teacher. It's irrelevant to that point because they're there because you told them to be there, but they're really not there because there's no purpose behind it. So my recommendation is give them purpose by giving freedom, but give them an idea of goal, where you want to go, streamline that data within their state and let them go. Business, executive ranges, same concept, guys and girls, same concept. Sit your team down and then say, together as a team. Well, Jill, you got this, Tom, you got this, and Sally, you got this, and so on and so forth. Put them in ranking order. In ranking order, let them go. Tell them they need to have this kind of qualifications, this kind of qualifications, this kind of qualifications, because it takes these qualifications to get from where we're at to where we're going. If you can't get these qualifications, I'll find somebody else to get the qualifications. If I find someone else, I'm going to put them in charge, let them become the lead dog, and you're still going to go. Once I give them the vision, go. Second thing I do as the man on the dog sled is take care of them. I'm going to, in a team effort, in a team meeting, talk about Sally and Tom and Sue and whoever your team players are and ask them, hey, how's your parents? Hey, how's this? Hey, how is that? Is there anything I can do to help you more? Financially, what can I do? Do you need to go to this? And do I need to do that? Take care of your team. You take care of your team, that gives a lot of things to it. And one of the main thing is security. If your team feels like they feel like you're going to take care of them, they'll bust their ass and go. And this is what I see time and time again in the Alaskan dog sled, that these dogs are ruthless. They don't care. Boom, go. But the man or the woman who's on the sled, giving them the directions, and at night when they bust their behinds, the dogs bust their behinds, they're there. They know the master is going to go ahead and take care of them, feed them, and do all of that. Guys and girls, if you want to become greater in your business, in your personal life, in your social life, in areas of your life, if you want to become greater, better, my suggestion is take this idea, restructure how you do things in your business, in your homes, with your kids, with your executive team, and your team itself. And I guarantee you this will be a good way for you to grow yourself and your business and your family all together. All right. Again, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, there's my email somewhere around here. Email me and I will respond back to you. If you really want some one-on-one attention, if you really want some more information that's really going to be more focused on your needs and supplies and so on, sign up for my membership and then let's get this thing going for yourself. I'm here to help you. And I hope this information helped you at least to a part. Look out for some seminars that's going to come out, some workshops that's going to come out. We're going to do this thing together because, hey, this is what we do, right? All right, guys. Until next time, have a blessed day. Today is raining. It sucks, but money is money. All right. Bye-bye.